I didn't know much. I had a teammate in university and college, Michigan State. His name was Razm Norbeck, and he told me about Slovenia. He told me about coming overseas and weighing my options. I was fortunate enough that the club wanted me, and I didn't know much. I just went. Came here. I knew it was a small country, and I knew it was. He said it was beautiful, so I was expecting that. No. My family's very supportive. My friends also is very supportive. They know that it's part of the career. It's part of being an athlete, international athlete, just moving around. All they care about is me being safe. That's all. My biggest concern at that time was everybody was making fun of how small the bed's going to be. And I was worried about, am I going to find a bed my size? I'll be honest with you, that was my biggest concern. Everybody was making fun of me like, in Europe the beds are much smaller. And even Razm told me that beds are much smaller. So that was my biggest concern, actually, with the truth. I speak English fluently, learning Spanish. I try to pick up as much as possible. When I go to a different country, I say hello, goodbye, while just basic, double done, just simple things, just to get around. And I learned bad words. Got a lot of bad words. Actually, it was thank you, Wala Lepa. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, it was Wala Lepa. When I first came, a lot of people was being helpful, and especially from the airport. Came out the airport, and I was looking for something, and I asked them, "How do you say thank you?" And that was the first word I learned was Wala Lepa. I can't say it. My teammates say it a lot. You can hear it. The coaches say it a lot. Come to our games, you can hear it. I like the ability to go from one place to another and feel like you're in two different worlds. And a lot of Slovenians probably don't understand it, or they do understand it. Able to go to the mountains, 1 hour be to the sea, one day be hot in the morning and rainy at night. Just the diversity of the country itself, it makes you feel, sometimes it's frustrating, but most of the time I think, for me, I like differences. I don't like to stay the same, And that's one thing I do like about Slovenia. Another thing about Slovenia is a lot of Americans will love is the ability to communicate. Not a lot of countries you go to, you can communicate with the natives because of the language. Well, Slovenians are bilingual. And most of them are bilingual. For me, that tells me how intelligent Slovenians are. I was speaking to them in English, even a little. I go to a place, I ask them, "Do you speak a little English?" And most of them say, "Yeah." And everybody tries. And most countries, you go to France. I'm not gonna knock French, but they love their French. They love their French cheese and French wine and French speaking. So not a lot of them. So the language barrier is important when you go to countries. You want to feel comfortable. You want to feel welcome, and they do that. You adapt quickly. Exactly. As a young guy, 30 years old, you wish that there was more things to do, go out, parties, but Slovenia is an hour away from everything. Zagreb, fly over there, you drive over there real quick. But a lot of young guys, a lot of guys on the team, you need something to vent. You need to go out, to relax. Sometimes going out for a drink. Well, everything closes so early here. Everything closes early. We got my practice. We have to run to the restaurant because 10 o'clock is when the kitchen closes, or if we're lucky, at 11 o'clock, or after a game, we can't fan the restaurant. We gotta go. Everybody eats at home in Slovenia.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Must keep it single. Ljubljana. Man. Cooker.
Novo mesto.
Huh? Nova Mess? Oh, excuse me. Cooker is the sponsor. Excuse me. I mean, I thought on that one. Second one. Wow. Copa? Yeah, by the sea. I just came from here. Marble. What else is another one? Lashka, so it's the beer company.
Lashka.
Yeah, Lashka. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's 5.
Okay. Whew, that's one of the.
I had even tougher now.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I'm back in school. You should have told me to study. Why would you do that to me? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I feel embarrassed, but please tell me.
Danilo Tirk.
Danilo Tech.
Yeah, maybe you'll remember.
Oh, okay. Tell him to come to our games. I would definitely remember. I would love. Please. One American needs to know you. About 2 million. Again, language, pride. You know, they're very proud people. It's hard to compare 2 different countries. It's really hard, but I think more or less they support their teams. If you go to a Slovenian national football team, it's packed.
Yeah.
They're very proud of their country. Basketball team, national team, they're packed. So they have the American people are very proud people. Slovenian people are very proud people. That's the main similarity. I could just always think like very proud people.
Yeah. Good. Maybe any differences?
Differences, of course, there's a lot of differences. More laid back, more mellow, easy going. Americans is go, now. Slovenians, take your time. They like to get, let's move with the groove. You know what? I would, you messed me up because every dish I know is not Slovenian. Someone told me, I said goulash was. They said, no, that's from Hungary. I said burak. Oh, no, that's. I honestly don't know. Can you? I know they like cabbage. I know it's a couple sour cabbage. I know that. I know that they have Slovenian wine. I know the differences. I don't drink, but I know that's very famous for that. There's a whole bunch of mushrooms. They go to the forest, pick mushrooms, I understand that. But specific food, I don't know. You could help me with that. Because every time I get, oh yeah, I know Slovenian food. And they say, no, that's not Slovenian food. I wish I'd studied. I know I went to a couple of Baltic clubs, and if I recognize it, I could sing along, but I can't, by name, I'm not good. One, you have to go to B2C Center. You have to, because shopping is important. Again, difference what people like here, type of clothes they like to wear. 2 is you have to take them to the lake. You got to go to the lake. 3 is you have to just go driving. I'll be honest with you, just go driving. One day went driving for 2.5 hours, just driving around.
Through the country? Just
country, freeways, go to cut around, just go driving. And then people are like, oh, put over. And you'll find something. You always find something. You always. Al, Aloysius, Damir called me every name. Damir can't say my name. He just messed my name up. Call me everything. But the fans like to call me Aloysius. And
you like that?
Honestly, yeah, I do. Not saying that I don't like my name, Aloysius, but to feel welcome for them to stamp you with a name, especially a name of the native, you always should be happy. You should take it as a compliment. Don't always believe what you see on TV. Because a lot of Americans have stereotypes because of what is portrayed in CNN or, not saying that it's portrayed bad things, but it's a lot of different people in the U.S. And for people need to go see it. You need to go see there's very quiet areas in the U.S. It's not everywhere. It's not New York. Everywhere it's not Miami. Everywhere it's not L.A. In fact, most of the places are not. Detroit is definitely not. And every place is not like Detroit. But like I said, don't always believe what you see on TV. Go out, go to the U.S., go to different places, go to countrysides in the U.S., go to even cities you never heard of in the U.S., and then you understand
Open
what
your eyes and your mind.
Yeah, and then you really know what American people is about. Euros are higher, so euros go longer in the U.S. So if I was getting the same money, I'd be better off in the U.S. because the exchange rate.
But comparing the prices here and there,
Of course, prices here is too high. In the U.S., you could buy a car for a nice car for $20,000, and that's 15,000 euros. Yeah, you can buy a nice car. That's the benefit between having a lot more people. Prices go down if you understand economics. The more people, demand, prices go down. Yeah, so, but quality of food, of course. Some reason overseas have a better quality of food. You know, eateries are better overseas. I enjoy going out to eat overseas more. But just going out buying clothes and stuff, I don't find my size here. So that's say U.S. got my size and my bed. Size bed. Are you offering me?
I don't have that power.
Oh, you should. President of Slovenia, please come. I would accept it. Why not? Why not? But do I have to get rid of my American citizenship?
No.
Also, I help my career. Of course. Every American basketball player would take a Slovenian citizenship. Why not? You got free health care, you got free education, you got fresh air.
Everything's here.
Yeah, everything's here. Hockey. Yeah, I've been hockey. I went with a teammate of mine. He's from Finland, Finnish. And it's a couple guys, and the hockey team's from Finland. So we went, he went to show support. I tagged along. I like hockey. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I like hockey.
You're a Detroit fan? Or?
I think that's why. They're good. Dobra. Super.
That's it.
One thing about Slovenian women, I do kind of respect. You're not gonna see them looking wild on the streets. And you're gonna everybody looks clean, natural women. You go to some other countries, you'll see some wild-looking girls on the streets. At least in Ljubljana, being the capital, usually you go to New York, you see some wild-looking people on the streets. So yeah, you don't see that many wild-looking people. For me, biggest thing is support. Thank you for your support. An athlete is only as good as his audience. If an athlete plays great and nobody see it, then he's nobody. Thank you for your support again, and keep on supporting. And that's it.